Raymond R Delaney Scholarship Recipient Award.
As the chair of the Distinguished Service Committee, it is my privilege to award the Raymond R Delaney Scholarship in recognition of professional and academic credentials and the desire to serve in the field of educational administration to Ann E. Dealey from the Ossining Union Free School District. The scholarship was inaugurated during the centennial year of the Council in honor of 100 years of education and leadership. In 1990, it was renamed the Raymond R Delaney Annual Memorial Scholarship in memory of a past president of the Council. To help present this award to this year's winner, I also invite in Superintendent of Ossining, Ray Sanchez. Ray, are you here? So please join us. Ann was nominated because she is considered a visionary, educator, and leader. She also has the ability to create a child-centered environment and develop structures that support student achievement. Ann now serves as the principal for the Brookside School while at the same time pursuing her doctoral degree. Highlights of her district leadership include chairing a district-wide committee, changing report cards to a standards-based document. She was also a central author in writing the application that resulted in Park School, where she was last principal, to become recognized as a national Blue Ribbon school. She is an invaluable member of the Ossining team, her superintendent wrote. Ann is a visionary leader who places children first and foremost in every decision. She maintains the big picture while ensuring details of effective implementation of any and all initiatives under her supervision. Ann is currently enrolled in the mid-career doctoral program, Ed Leadership at the University of Pennsylvania. It is my pleasure to award, along with Cassandra Ingram from the Unica National Insurance Company, Ray Sanchez, Superintendent of Ossining, and our President Mary Beth Fiore, the Raymond R Delaney Memorial Scholarship to Ann E. Dealey. Ann, please.
Good morning, Commissioner King, Deputy Commissioner Slentz, and esteemed superintendents and district colleagues. I would especially like to thank my superintendent, Mr. Raymond Sanchez, for this nomination, Dr. Angela White for her support, the selection committee, and Ms. Deidre Hungerford for her assistance while applying for the prestigious Raymond R. Delaney Scholarship. Thank you to Utica National Insurance, Ms. Ingham, Dr. Johnson, President Fiore. This scholarship means so much to me because it recognizes my highest ideals of scholarship and leadership. Indeed, the cornerstone of my program at the University of Pennsylvania is the intersection of theory and practice. I am incredibly fortunate to stand on the shoulders of giants of both the scholarship and leadership necessary to navigate the complexities of our time, including the implementation of Common Core and APPR. We'll also avoiding the insolvency that the 2% tax cap threatens. Inspired by my first professor of leadership, Dr. Thomas Sobel, I learned the importance of scholarship as the ongoing study of our craft, as well as the continuing study of the changing needs of our communities. Dr. Sobel continues to teach me invaluable lessons, and as he continues to move me and countless others with his words, even as his illness makes it difficult for him to move personally. On the first day of school in Ossining this year, our superintendent, Mr. Sanchez, showed the whole district a TED Talk that resulted in everyone using the term lollipop moments to describe inspirational leadership like Dr. Sobel's. Leadership that inspires us to be and do more than we believed we could in the service of others. I've been blessed for a number of these examples. The first was, as a young girl, watching a rebroadcast of Dr. Martin Luther King's speech that moved a sea of people gathered for the March on Washington. I believe that moment was the first step of my journey to Ossining, where 30 years later, I was equally moved while listening to the recommendations of Superintendent Robert J. Raleigh's Advisory Committee on Eradicating the Achievement Gap that set our district on the course of realizing this moral imperative. 10 years later, I was similarly inspired with reading the social justice statement that my former superintendent, Dr. Phyllis Glassman, participated in writing. This statement serves as the beacon of my work every day. These examples have shaped my beliefs in the power of leadership and remind me to stay grounded in the foundational purpose of public education. In Horace Mann's Common Schools, he asserted that not only should schools be the balance wheel of society, but their primary responsibility is to prepare the citizenry of the future. In his book, Teaching Democracy, Walter Parker elaborates the need for developing a just citizenry, a citizenry who uses their civic rights for the common good of their fellow citizens. Never before have we needed a just citizenry than we do now. A just citizenry committed to taking care of our earth, a just citizenry committed to a peaceful world, a just citizenry committed to an ethical economy, a just citizenry committed to fully realizing Dr. Martin Luther King's dream 50 years after his speech changed our nation. A just citizenry who believes in John Dewey's proclamation that what the best and wisest parent wants for his own child, that must the community want for all its children. Any other ideals for our schools is narrow and unlovely. Acted upon, it destroys our democracy. In closing, thank you for the infinite lollipop moments that you have provided in your respective districts and for your future leadership in developing a just citizenry. The future of our schools, our state, our nation, and the world depend upon it. Thank you.